Welcome everybody to our Laughter Buddy series. I'm Cathy Nesbitt, laughter yoga teacher, joined by
Janet Shore, laughter yoga leader.
Yay! Welcome to our video series about all about laughter, just tips and tricks. Today's episode is brought to us by oxygen. Who likes to breathe?
Oh, two. Oh, two.
Who wants to breathe? I wanted to start by talking about the importance of oxygen in our body. Um, the brain requires 25% more oxygen than the rest of the body as an operating principle. And when we're stressed, we're not breathing properly, so our body doesn't get what it needs. For sure, our brain doesn't. And there was a researcher, a German biochemist, Dr. Otto Warburg, who won a Nobel Prize for his work on cellular respiration. And I'd like to read a quote. It says, "Deep breathing techniques increase oxygen to the cells and are the most important factors in living a disease-free and energetic life. When cells get enough oxygen, cancer will not and cannot occur." That's huge. It's so big. That's why I wanted to share that in today's episode about oxygen. Uh, yeah, so that's what I've got to share, just the importance of breathing deep. How about you, Janet? What?
Well, you know exactly 100%. What you've said kind of touches on all the points I was going to talk about because this is the most important. The breathing, the oxygen. When we have oxygen in our body, it ensures that our organs and tissues function properly, especially our brain and especially our hearts. And in comment to the brain, for sure, it really was so apparent to me. A couple of years ago, I had the privilege of going into a seniors residence and doing some laughter yoga, laughter for wellness, with a group of seniors who were, many of them, at some stages of dementia, and they were all in wheelchairs. So they didn't have the same mobility, and they enjoyed this so much. They didn't
Mm.
necessarily have the ability to raise their hands over their head, but they could raise them a little bit. But I did a lot of breathing with them, a lot of deep breathing, but we made it into fun games like blowing up balloons and blowing them out and smashing them, and they just really
Mm.
loved it. And what was the most interesting part of that whole process was later in the day, the woman that had hired me sent me a message and she said, that was so amazing. They can't remember what they ate for lunch, but they remembered to talk about laughter all afternoon with their families.
Wow.
And that is no credit to me. That is credit to oxygenating their brains.
Oh, that's wonderful, Janet. I love that. That's a perfect story to drop into our oxygen episode. That's so beautiful. And we know, we can live without food and water for, a few days. We might be hungry and grumpy, but we could do it. We can only live without oxygen for a few minutes,
Right,
depending on your lung capacity, but
right.
it's not days.
No,
So the oxygen is the key piece. And when we're laughing, we're exhaling. We don't have to think breathe in, breathe out. We're ha ha ha. In order to keep on ha haing, we have to take a nice,
that's
beautiful,
right.
deep breath in.
And
Yeah.
the breath, the oxygen just increases our vitality so much. So, just to put it into everyday layman's terms, what it does for us is it gives us more energy, it makes us feel less breathless, we're able to sleep better, hopefully, and we can be more physically active. And
Mm.
those are key things to staying as good and young as we can, as long as we can. As we age, because we want to age, it's a privilege to age, but it's really good to be able to age and still stay active. And the
Ah.
oxygening the body with laughing and breathing gives us that tool.
Mm, I love it. Oh, wonderful. That was wonderful. Thank you, Janet. I would like to lead us through a breath and do you have anything else that you wanted to add before we
No, I think,
wrap up our
that's great. Let's do the
okay.
breath.
Let's do a breath of joy. Um, so you can just follow along if you're at home. We're just going to breathe in and arms go up. So breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, And then go, ha.
Ha!
Beautiful.
Should we try that one more time?
Let's do it one more time.
One
Yeah.
more time.
Okay. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and ha.
Ha!
Oh, that was so great. Wonderful. Let's go out on a giggle, Janet.